Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet here again, and fellas, I have no idea what we're going to be racing because guess what? We have our first Busch test session. Finally, after our first truck top 5 of the whole year at Dodge Raceway, we got a Busch team that's needing a driver. Maybe his guy got hurt or something, I don't know. Our NASCAR Nationwide Series ride, or whatever, Busch Series, or the Courtesy Coil Chevrolet is looking for a driver. Go to IRP and test for us. The target time is 19.2. Can we do it, man? I don't know. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my goodness, I haven't driven a Busch car in so long, dude. Let's hope we don't screw this one up. These things have so much more horsepower than the trucks, man. Let me tell you, these things are... They're just like... They're like a cup car with like 10% less horsepower, pretty much. That's pretty much what the Busch Series is, at least in this time in the sports history. Like they were, if it was the year 05, they were probably running 03 or 04 model cup cars, like shells and stuff. So they pretty much just ran whatever the cup teams couldn't use on Sundays. There we go, we're in. We got the contract opportunity. 18.9. I don't think I've ever gotten a Busch Series contract this fast in NASCAR 06, to be honest with you. I've played this game for a super long time. Maybe it's different for the NASCAR 06 Xbox edition, but we got it on every lap. That is pretty awesome. Let's see what's happening.
Baby, and I have got some stuff that you are going to want to see. New contract offers are available at the race shop. Check them out, and we can start making some more money. Heck
yeah, man. Whoo, first Busch contract. Okay, so we want to check out the team. Oh my goodness, this is exciting as my controller just died. That's great. Finally got it working, I think. There we go. By team. I just want to look at it and see. So this is the Courtesy Coils. I don't know whatever. We look at the contract here. Hula Monkey Motorsports. Okay, it says it here. Two-star team prestige. 10% of winnings. Only 1% of merchandise. I think we almost signed with their truck team, to be honest with you. Oh boy, where do they rank on the whole list of whatever? Let's see. Okay, so they're above Penske? What? How in the world is Penske that bad? That's Penske. I don't even know. But anyways, this is the 3 or 2-star team right here. So they're ain't that bad, but they're no KHI. All right. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. I was gonna save just in case it glitches out, but you have to sign this contract if you ever want to get in the Busch Series full time eventually. So we're gonna take the contract, guys. Actually, no, you can ignore this contract to get a better one at the end of the for next year, but I'm gonna take it. Boom, we're in the Busch Series, baby. There we go. Alrighty, so we are in the Busch Series, which means we got a whole lot more on our plate. So we're going to head out to Michigan. Now, I think it's 43 cars. I don't know. If that's the case, then we're going to make the rule being top 35. So you have to be within the top 35 to make the show. And just to look at it, it's going to conflict with the Bristol qualifier. Oh, dude, that sucks. We're going to have to miss that race because we're full-time in the trucks. Dude, I can't miss that Bristol dirt race. Oh, the Bristol truck race. Dang, bro. Because we're not full-time in points, so we're not locked in. But anyways, we're going to head out to Michigan. And we're going to try to qualify. Wow. Heck yeah, let's sign some autographs. Dude, we need to build up our driver prestige. That's why you have Ace Moneymaker. He's trying to help you out.
I can't believe you skipped it.
Thank you.
Random Skittles and M&Ms on my screen. Holy moly, man. Pressing buttons.
Awesome, I appreciate it.
Blue colors.
Awesome, I appreciate it.
M&M's. Skittles.
Thanks, man.
Randomness.
Oh, great, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Perfect. Thank you, Lord.
Man,
It's
thanks,
easy
man.
early on in the game, but let me tell you, once you get to the Cup Series, it's incredible. Welcome to the NASCAR Busch Series. You're just one step away from the big time. Now you'll be racing most of the same tracks as the superstars from the Nextel Cup Series. Your teammates are more important than ever. Make sure you use them well, and you'll be in the Cup Series before you know it. This series is totally different. I'm telling you, man, it is such a huge jump from the Truck Series. I don't know what to expect, but we're just gonna go out there and we're gonna go for it. I want to see how many vehicles are in the game for the Busch Series. I want to say it's 40 or 43. I'm gonna say 43. We're gonna see, and if it is 43, then we're gonna make it the same rule as the top 35. So you have to be 35th or better on qualifying day to make the show. And let's see. Oh crap, our teammates are deep in the pack. That's no good. Let's see, 39, almost there. 42, okay, should be 43. Yep, okay, 43. So, top 35 to make the show for the Busch Series race at Michigan. No stress, no pressure, nothing. We got this, guys. No, we don't. All right. Let's not try to blow this thing up. I have not driven a Busch car in so freaking long at these tracks. And we actually ran decent with the Truck Series here earlier in the summer. So I'm kind of like, hey, you know, we got a little bit of experience at this track. The drafting is very heavy. But I don't know the limitations of these Busch cars in terms of like what to do with the setups. Like we learned how to tune the modifieds. We learned how a lot about tuning the trucks. But guys, I don't know what we're supposed to do with these Busch cars because they are different than the Cup Series. They're not the same carbon copy. These things actually have different speeds, so come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep it on that bottom. Oh, no, no lift. Ah, darn it. That's going to kill that lap. Look how fast we fell. You want to talk about the Busch Series not being competitive? That's a load of crap. 43rd right off the rip. That one little scrape killed that entire lap that bad. I'm just saying, man, the Busch Series is tough. We are not locked in. This is the money lap. We cannot afford to screw this up. We just need a solid top 35 lap to make the Busch Series race. We are a part-timer, no points to fall back on. We have to find a way to make it in. Now you might say, well, the driver that you know was racing this car before would have enough points. I don't know for sure if they even made all the races because sometimes there's more drivers than spots, but we're just going to go with what we know. We don't have any points. We're in the show. Yes, 19th. So we qualify for our first Busch Series race. Shane Hamill's going to be on the pole. We probably won't see him unless we're getting lapped, though. That's for sure. Dude, this is going to be fun. So we have a lot of big decisions to make moving forward because here's the thing. You got New Hampshire for the trucks, California for the Busch Series. What do we go with? I mean, the truck is not going to be competitive at these tracks, but we can't just not go for them. And we have to qualify on both of these. So we literally have to pick which one we're going to run. I got to go with our Truck Series probably first because we already had pre-existing obligations to it. The Busch Series is kind of like, hey, just come on in and do what you can. So we're loading up to Michigan. After that, we're going to have to miss the Busch race at Bristol because yes, we can qualify here, but the problem is we have to qualify here and to get into the Truck Series show. So we're going to have to miss that event. And then the Truck Series event, we'll be able to run that. So it's going to get nip and tuck. That's what I love about this game. You have obligations you have to fulfill. And it's time to head out to Michigan once again. I'm thinking we're going to make a little bit of adjustment during the pre-race. We're going to make some acceleration adjustments and see if that might help. I'm worried about the tire wear. So I'm thinking we need to add more tire wear because Michigan will chew tires up.
Brooklyn, Michigan is the place to be for NASCAR Busch Series racing, as EA Sports is proud to bring you live coverage of the Michigan 250. Michigan International Speedway offers a unique challenge to these drivers.
And try to get
Not only does the 2-mile track offer some of the most competitive racing of the season, the state of Michigan is also home to the automobile manufacturers represented in today's race. Each of these drivers has a little added pressure to produce for the manufacturer they represent. We're ready to go green and get today's racing action underway.
All right, so we made a little bit of adjustment there. I hope that will help us out with the tire wear, but actually no, we need to adjust the suspension as well. There's one of these settings that don't affect much, but it helps your tire wear. So let's do that. There we go. All right, it's time to go racing in our Busch Series debut. Keep in mind, we got Cup Series Hall of Famers out here that are double dipping, and then you have just guys like Denny Hamlin just trying to cut their teeth. So I mean, you got so many different drivers, 43 vehicles. I mean, there is so much. It's incredible, guys. Oh boy, courtesy Cole Chevrolet. Now we're not technically a Chevrolet developmental driver because this is the first Busch ride opportunity you always get in NASCAR 06. It's only until you either get let go from this team or the next year. So we're still not a Chevy developmental driver. We're just driving the first opportunity we can get. So we're still not signed by the big teams to be a developmental guy yet. Lap 2 out of 10. Qualify for our first ever Busch race. We do need to watch our RPM, but I'm gonna be honest with you, this thing actually feels kind of racy. I mean, a whole lot faster than the truck here at Michigan, that's for sure. But this right here is what it gets me, is that turn 2 exit. Oh no, and we just get dumped. Yep, that quick. Welcome to the Busch Series. One little bump, and you're dumped. Check this out. Yeah, just nowhere to go. Just racing. You get on the outside, and the AI is already committed. They can't move. Yeah, just my fault. If I wouldn't have missed the corner, I wouldn't have been in that spot to begin with. So we're already in the back. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to pit because what's gonna happen is we're gonna go out there. We're gonna run good for 2 laps, and then the car is gonna get extremely slippery and slidely, if that's even a word, with the tires. So I might as well just get whatever I can. Adjustment wise, I don't know what to do. Drop the PSI even more. Wedge, keep that like it is. Yeah, definitely got to repair damage 4 tires. I mean, the car was handling pretty good, but we just have to we have to lift more in the apex of 1 and 2. So we're already making mistakes in the Busch Series, but the truth is that this is not a permanent ride. I mean, we're not gonna run the Busch Series races over the truck races because we already had the Truck Series contract early on. This is kind of like just show up, race what you can, and do whatever. But the good news is now that we're in the Busch Series spectrum, if you will, we'll be able to have the ability to sign a Busch contract. So potentially, guys, we might not even be going Truck Series racing next year. We might make that jump to Xfinity next year. I don't know. It might not be a good ride, but I don't know. We might wait. We might pull a John Hunter Nemechek and wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We might just stay in the Truck Series just a little bit. Look how slow it is off the rip, man. It just doesn't have that speed, but my theory is this. If I could have a competitive championship caliber truck compared to running a backmarker Busch car, I'll take the truck ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take that. But if the right opportunity opens up for the Busch Series, if we get an offer from Roush or something crazy, I'm not going to say no. Shane Hamill out front in the 32. We're probably not going to make much time up from here because you have that damage. The only thing we could do is potentially try to save. And in fact, let's do it. Let's just slow down so much that we're going to save as much fuel as possible and try to Mickey Mouse this win. Let's try it. So we're not a lap down. Everyone else has to pit, right? We're going to finish dead last if we don't try something. So we're going to just putt around the track. They're already pitting, so it means we need to gas it now to get ahead of them. So run hard right now. Get a little bit of track position. We're going to try to see if we can Mickey Mouse this thing. I doubt it, but we're going to try. We need to go hard right now while they're on pit road. Make the delta as large as possible, because once they're off pit road, you can't get any more of that back. So this is the time to push, and then once they get back on the racetrack, then slowly start dipping. Just trying to save fuel. Oh, there's a set of cars are on pit road. Got to be careful. We don't want to give up everything. But I mean, hey, here's another scenario. What if the caution comes out? You know, you never know. Might end the race. Actually, no, it wouldn't end the race. There is green and white checkers, but all right. So we're gonna go full fuel saving mode here. Full fuel saving mode now. We've got a little bit of a delta on the competition. We're going to go full fuel saving mode. This isn't for the win necessarily. We're just trying to get a better finish than what we had. So we're just going to go full fuel save. Putt around the track. Minimize whatever we can. We need to get the speed back up, of course. But we're just trying to just get some sort of whatever. Trying to save as much fuel as possible. And another thing is, if we do get a caution right now, it actually might be the best thing in the world, because it would actually shorten lap 8 and lap 9, I think. I don't know. It could extend the race. Either way, we're going to finish dead last if we don't try this, so we might as well try it, and maybe we can Mickey Mouse ourselves the top 40. But we have a lot of real estate to play with, so... Again, I don't care about the win. If we can get it, that's great. No, probably not, but I'm trying to save as much fuel. We're not going to be able to, but we're hoping for a caution at least. Can't believe we're leading in our first ever Busch race. Max fuel save. Got to build our speed back up just a little bit. Now, once it says red, we have to pit. So that's the bad news. The red basically means you have 60% of a lap to pit. So once it shows red, you have to pit, which I don't think we're going to be able to make it, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and pit. I feel like it's going to run out this lap. What we're going to do is we're just going to add fuel just enough. I just feel like it was about to turn red, and if we did, we were gonna get stuck on the back straightaway with a DNF. So, bite the bullet, take what you can, just go with it. Nothing I can do. But hey, it was worth it. You know, if a caution would have came out during that, it might have helped us out. I don't know, but we'll take what we can and just keep going. 43rd. It's okay. Hey, I'm willing to try something. That's the way I look at it. I'm willing to try something. It was a stretch. But when it hits orange, you might have 1, maybe 2 laps. We already cooked 1.5 laps there, meaning it was probably going to turn red on the back straightaway, and then we were going to run out and then have to coast. So my point is that we were going to really have a DNF, and that would have been really bad. So we're going to finish dead last at our Busch Series debut. Not by choice, but you know what? We had the damage, and that's another thing I like about this game, guys, is when you have a wreck and you repair the damage, it repairs it like a percentage, like 25% or 50%. But when you come back down pit road, you can actually fix it even more. So if you get a rash of yellows, you keep coming down pit road, they keep wrenching on your car, because look at the spoiler. Go back like 7 minutes ago and look at the spoiler and look at it now. Or not 7 minutes ago, probably like 3 minutes ago. But you can see the difference. And that spoiler is like It is the number one uno most important thing of this entire race car. So dead last in our Busch campaign, and yeah, look at that red right there. We would have easily ran out of gas. So it was worth a shot. Maybe you could have caught a caution or something, but yeah, we had no choice. It's okay though. I mean, imagine making your debut at Michigan in a backmarker car. Like, you have no chance. But Kenseth's going to get the W. Good win for the Roush camp. It'd be cool to be a Roush-keteer. But hey, we made a lot of money for a Busch race. 15 grand for finishing dead last. I'll take it. Kenseth leads 2 laps. I mean, look at some of these driver names, guys. I mean, you got some big names out here. Let's go to the back of the field, and, well, you know, we actually did lead a lap. We led a lap at our first ever Busch race. That's actually pretty cool. We actually led a lap. That's freaking cool. Well, Kenseth gets it done. Disappointment. We lost 31,000 fans. 31,000 fans. Just put this in perspective. That's like going to Darlington when it sells out, and that's like 30% of the entire grandstands at Darlington that just woke up and said, you know what, I don't want to cheer for you anymore. That's pretty bad. Well, a horrible Busch Series race. I really want to run the 250 for the Food City, but we're going to have to forego that. We're going to have to go and run the truck race. So that's going to be coming up in next episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great one. Of course, if you want to check out that promo code, you can. Here's an update on your chase points. Dale Jr. is actually in. Kenseth is actually out. Wow. That is close. Actually, is it 10 drivers or 8 drivers? I think it's 10. I could be mistaken on that. We'll see. So anyways, have a great one, everybody. God bless. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.